One of the most important things about networking is having a positive attitude. Let's take a look at how to improve our attitudes when networking. So you're getting pretty bogged down at work, right?
Yeah, I'm really busy, and I'm trying to develop business every day like we talked about, but I just feel like aside from the work and the family obligations and all the things that I'm doing every day, it's kind of like I'm blowing off my business development because I'm tired, and I have a lot of other things I have to do and pressure. So it seems like business development is just kind of getting thrown to the wayside.
Yeah, and that's, Jim, we've talked about this before. This is not unusual. So, let me take you through just a couple of thoughts about this that I think might be helpful. So, your attitude seems to have dropped a little bit from a standpoint of just being you're a super positive guy, and you seem like you're a little down because of the things that are going on in your life. And one of the ways that we can try to raise your attitude back up is by really working on your behaviors, okay? And what I mean by that are the actionable things that you can do on a day-to-day basis to try to get back into the groove of committing to doing something and executing on that. What are some examples of some things, or an example of something that you did where you felt really good right afterward?
I had a deadline for a brief I had to prepare, and I took all the time and focused all my energy, and I got it done, and it got filed, and I was happy with the work product.
Okay.
And I felt good about myself.
Okay. For me, here's a stupid one, but I cleaned my garage this weekend. So, as opposed to putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, I just committed to it, I scheduled the time for it, and I got it done. So there's a cycle that happens to improve attitudes, and I believe it really starts with behavior. So, behavior and doing the right thing will affect your attitude in a positive way. When your attitude is affected in a positive way, your belief in yourself will be impacted, and you'll be even feeling better about yourself. That'll want to help you or make you continue to do the right behaviors. So I think what we want to look at doing is really focusing on calendaring the time, even if it's 15 minutes a day or 30 minutes every other day, to try to get back into the groove. And remembering, when you break a commitment to yourself, it's no different than breaking commitment to someone else. It's still a commitment that's being broken. And while it's not impacting other people, it could impact your subconscious, and you end up not really feeling great about it. I mean, do you see how that would work?
Definitely. I mean, when I have commitments to other people, I'm sure to keep those commitments, but it's always the commitments I make to myself that I seem to not follow through on.
Right. So I think, again, just go back to your office, start scheduling the time, and really committing to sticking to it. And don't change the time unless you have something really critical that comes up. But make that your special time, and then don't change it. And I think you'll be in really good shape.
Thanks, Steve.
Sure.